And welcome back to another round of Dead by Daylight. We're playing a killer round. We're playing as Freddy. We're going to take a look at his loadout really quick. Ruin and Undying. That's slowdown perks for us. Hopefully Ruin will stay up as long as Undying can stay up. Barbecue and Chili. That's going to give me some sweet blood point bonuses as well as some aura readings when I can hook somebody. Surveillance. That's going to let me know when somebody gets back onto one of those generators that's regressing. The swing chains will decrease pretty much speeds for everything people do while they're in the dream world, and the prototype claws will give me dream pallets instead of dream snares, because I love dream pallets and I absolutely cannot use dream snares to save my life. So we're going to be playing with a very powerful killer here, but a lot of what's going to help us in this game is if we can, well, keep the totems up, keep the game slowed down, pressure people off gens. Are we going to be able to do it? We'll find out in just 1 second. All right, we're on the Rancid Abattoir, the Coldwind Farm. Not really happy per se to get on this map. This is not going to be a very friendly map for me when it comes to totem spawns. All right, not sure where they went. Jesus, I would totem right there too. Oh, they back on. I tell you where they went. They got back onto the gen. All right, Claudette. Yep, and the gen is already done. Oh, we knew that dead hard was coming. Oh, nice double back. And they're back on that other generator too. I'm committing too much time to this chase. God almighty. Damn it. They're going to have 3 generators done, and I'm not even going to have a single down. All right, finally. Boy, that took entirely too long. Man, no. I'll say that took entirely too long. That's a perfect example. Of how not to play that. Let you get off that generator. And let's miss the Steve, who's right in front of us. I do appreciate you bringing me over here, guys. Yeah, we're gonna break it, Kate. You got a dead hard, Kate? Yes, you do. I didn't break that pallet. What the? Was that a head-on, Steve? What was that? All right. We're going to risk the Kate having Unbreakable here to get you on a hook. Get a little bit of pressure on. Nope, they already got the Kate up. They already got the Kate up. We're getting a little bit of time bought here. Not sure where they're hiding or where they're healing. Oh, they're back on that gen. Say, we know the Steve was back there. Where'd you go, Kate? All right. Real pallet, Kate. All right. Get you on down to one gen already. All right. We see Steve over there on that totem. We heard Claudette trying to heal herself over here. All right, Steve. I'll hang you right here. We know where the Kate's at, and we know where the other Claudette's at. You got DS, don't you, Claudette? Oh, you don't. Oh, maybe you just thought I didn't see you. All right, you're dead. We saw the other two healing over here. Oh, hi. What's up, guys? Ah, you were blocked off. I had you. I could have... No, Claudette, no. By the way, that's my totem. Somebody cutting through? There's the Kate. We saw her sneaking up. Let's see if we can hang her and see where Steven's at. Steve is on the hatch. No, Steve. You know, you had two teammates over there, Steve. Two teammates that I'm sure would have much preferred that you didn't teabag on the hatch and tell them to die. Instead, you die. And after a very, very slow start, they got generators done very quickly. We end up getting the 4K. Like I said, we got off to a very, very slow start, but we got it down, and then we were able to start putting pressure on. And what surprises me is that ruin totem, they got done, I believe it was they got done dying, but that ruin totem was, well, it was right there by the baler, and I can't believe nobody saw it. In fact, the Claudette was self-carrying right next to it, and they didn't break it. And once we were able to start getting downs, we had a couple instances in that match where we ramped up the pressure very, very much so by basically, we ramped it up by getting multiple people on hooks and forcing people off of generators to come do rescues. And once we were able to do that, that actually gave us the opportunity to get enough pressure on to start getting the match turning in our favor. And honestly, once we were able to do that, that was pretty big for us. We were able to, like I said, get enough pressure on to stop that generator progression, and they did get me down to one generator, but considering how fast they popped the first 3 generators, once they got those done, that's when we were able to start getting the pressure on finally. It took us a while, and you know, with Freddy's one of those killers that has enough power and enough ability, and you know, in an instance like that, probably the swing chains really come into play into something like that, because just slowing them down a little bit, once we were able to get some hooks done and get some people on the ground, it allowed us to be able to push those people off of those generators that maybe they got pretty close to doing, but like that generator in the shack continuously had a lot of work done on it, but never enough work to make it completely done. And again, they got me to one generator, but at some point we just eventually started getting pressure. We got a lot of hooks, and once we finally started knocking them off, there at the very end, that Steve, dude, you had 2 teammates not on death hook waiting for you to rescue. And as we hooked the I believe that was whatever it was, the Kate or the second Claudette, when we hooked them and the other person, when they were both on a hook and we used barbecue, we had seen you out that way before. We meandered back into the cow area, figuring that you were coming for the rescue. Apparently, you'd found the hatch and you were just deciding to camp the hatch. And dude, that's not how that's not a good teammate. you had one teammate that was not on a hook, you had another teammate that was on a hook, you had found the hatch, and you were just camping it, trying to escape that way. And then again, we put that person up on the hook with barbecue, and to be honest, I was stunned to see that you were still over in that vicinity. And why were you over there? Well, when I saw you teabagging, I know it wasn't for my benefit. It was for the benefit of your two teammates on the hook, telling them, give up, let me escape. That's not how you win as a team, Steve. That's how you get 4K'd, and that's exactly what happened. If you had come and rescued somebody, hey, there was at least one person running Iron Will in this match. There was one Iron Will, so maybe who was running the Iron Will. Let's see. That was the Kate. The Kate was running Iron Will, and to be honest, she could have maybe eluded me. Maybe that last generator would have gotten done. If that had been the case, well, that would have been maybe an entirely different story altogether. But Steve decided he wanted the hatch more than helping his teammates, and he paid the ultimate price. I give a hatch a lot of times to the last survivor. I was not giving it to that Steve. I never give it to somebody who camps the hatch and leaves their teammates to die. So Steve, you kind of got what was coming to you on that one. And we get the 4K with Freddy on a map that we normally don't like playing on. We have corn blindness. We hate the corn, but in this case, we played the one killer where the corn isn't so much of an issue. It's a little bit easier to see with Freddy, and it worked to our advantage. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the match. Thank you so very much for watching. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons while you're here. New Dead by Daylight videos on a daily basis. And you can follow us over on Twitch at Geriatric Gaming 11 and get notified whenever we go live. Until the next time, a very tough game here by a very good team. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next Dead by Daylight.